This is Iron Lateran. He is a realistic, medieval, lore-locked, hardcore Iron Man. This means that he can't use magic, can't runecraft, can't use any magical items, or teleports. My goal is to explore the world of Runescape as a scholar of literature and medieval lore and see how it stacks up to the real thing. I'll be doing this experiment as long as is needed, but in the meantime, I have monsters to slay, heretics to persecute, lessons to learn,
Pizza is not consistent with a medieval RPG.
and quests to complete. Enjoy. Okay, I don't think this will work because I haven't done the quest yet.
I have the bone crossbow. Wait, no, I'm prepared for this. Wait. Okay.
That was easy.
What? Okay, so it's the frog leather armor. That's all I need. All right, fantastic. New look. I wonder if this guy felt bad selling stuff to someone who is obviously in the Humans Against Monsters cult. Nardoc does not care. He is a pure cold-blooded capitalist. He does not care if he's selling weapons to both sides. All right, just in case you don't know, the reason why we wanted the bone crossbow so bad is that it's one of the fastest training methods for range in the game at low levels. So this is a nice little weapon to have, especially for any kind of like PVM that we're doing. And it's cheap. It's real cheap. That's the point. But either way, we need to talk to Mistag to start this new quest. Okay, we want to actually get into the city because we want our frog leather armor, which is going to be our best range armor maybe forever. I've had a really hard time looking at the higher level ranged armors and finding any kind of excuse to use them in medieval combat. So I'm still researching and trying to find examples of that armor type. But in the meantime, we're going to try to start this quest. What favor can I do for you while wearing the robes of your enemies? You're worried about the H.A.M group? What would give you that impression? Yeah, sorry, I can't help you find the H.A.M members because I'm too busy trying to join them. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of H.A.M stuff. We need 2 H.A.M cloaks, 1 more robe, 2 pairs of gloves, 2 pairs of boots, and 2 logos. So I assume I can just go murder people in the H.A.M dungeon, but I don't know, let's find out.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Obviously, I have to keep the steel axe. It's our best in slot hand item. Don't bother double checking that. Ignore all this. Don't worry about that. No. This is what we want. Steel axe, much better. They need to buff these. These H.A.M robes would be amazing to wear in game for various reasons. Maybe after this quest, you can maybe find a H.A.M cult member to like bless them or something, or curse them so they're more powerful. I don't know. I'm just an endless font of good ideas, Jagex. So maybe if you want to replace Mod Wolf with My Glorious Brain, you could try that. How have I never noticed that they literally have a H.A.M on their trapdoor? I just closed it. I'm so stupid. Okay, the fact that they don't attack me on sight leads me to believe that they're a bunch of morons. Oh, I'm so mad I stopped recording because I hit a 9. That's delightful. I can't believe I just hit a 9. We didn't get a drop, so maybe they're not automatic. Maybe I have to kill somebody other than a guard. Maybe... Oh, wait a minute. I could talk to this guy. Oh, I can pickpocket them. How much you want to bet I have to pickpocket them for stuff? Let's try pickpocketing. Hey, there we go. Gloves. Nice. Let's do it again. Maybe I can't get all this stuff. I have 1 set so far. This stuff is all technically useful, so I feel bad dropping it, but oh, there we go. How did I get all these clothes off of him? He's just carrying around a spare in case he needs to proselytize to the people in Lumbridge. Oh, here we go, RuneScape. Yeah, get us that midriff going, right? See, this is what I'm talking about. Why did... Right, what does this add to the game that doesn't? Man, I need so much more. I'm just gonna have to drop some of this stuff off. All right, cool, we got the cloak. We're actually not wearing a cloak right now, so we can just pop this bad boy on. All right. I didn't realize that the boots were gonna be a part of this too. This is actually taking a lot longer than I thought. Literally the only thing we need now is 1 more pair of boots. That's it. and then we're ready to go. One more pair of boots. Just still waiting on that. This time. Hey, there it is, actually. What? All right, fantastic. We're out of here. You must be the famous Iron Latere. Well, I don't know about famous, but yeah, I mean, it's all right, I guess. I mean, this is actually a kind of neat quest because, you know, she's kind of acting as like a cultural envoy right now. She's being sent out to sort of assess who these people are, who we've made a peace treaty with, and understand them a little bit better. You know, and I think that's a really like developed position for a culture to take. And I'm honestly not sure how, you know, two ancient or medieval cultures, you know, meeting each other for the first time would really perceive each other. Probably very negative to start. But again, modeling after the Roman Empire, when you know, Christian missionaries went to various parts of the Roman Empire and introduced themselves to the populace, they would just be like, oh, cool, there's a new god, all right, awesome, and they'd make a statue of him and just pop them up next to all the other gods. And they just sort of like welcomed that because that culture was very open and accepting. Christianity, on the other hand, no, was very exclusive. So a lot of the medieval world was pretty exclusive when it came to accepting other religions. So this, you know, she's like, what is a church and what is Holy Saradomin? So this guy's, you know, offended, right? You haven't heard of Saradomin? What? He who creates the forces of goodness and purity in the world. I can't believe your ignorance. This was exactly how, you know, a medieval person would react to an unbeliever or a non-believer or somebody who hadn't seen that religion. This is really cool too. You know, this evil god that you followed sounds like Zamorak to me, or one of the minor gods who followed him. Again, the Christian mindset is that all other gods do exist. The Bible does not say that there are no other gods. It says have no other gods before me. It's monotheistic, but it only in the sense that you only worship one god. All other gods are perceived to be supernatural beings who are beneath God and beneath Lucifer, the ultimate adversary. So Christianity would say that these other gods that, you know, the Dorgeshun worship, or that the, you know, Saracens worship, or that, you know, the people over in Al-Qarid worship, they'd just be like, oh, that's Baal, or that's, you know, Beelzebub, or that's some demon lord, right? Yeah, you can worship them if you want to go to hell, but, you know, they're not the one true God. So here we have some more, you know, classic imagery. I've interpreted them as symbolic of the spiritual war between light and darkness in our hearts. Our history doesn't make a distinction. There was your own God who would kill you off if you refused to fight, and someone else's God who would only kill you if you lost. This is a really weirdly deep religious conversation and theological conversation in a kid's game. I once heard it described to me that you're either a slave to sin or you're a slave to God. You just pick who you're a slave to. And that is a very common view in the Christian world, that God isn't this holy, good, amazing, perfect being that, you know, doesn't want any suffering in the world. No, like, he made suffering in the world for a reason, to punish the wayward souls who didn't follow him. So now you basically follow God and accept whatever that means, or you reject God and accept whatever that means. But either way, you don't have a choice in the matter. You're picking one side or the other. You already have eternal life. All you're picking is where you spend it. Wow, that was a really nice, enlightening conversation there. Heathens. Okay, going right to the source. Let's just talk to this Johannes guy. Why does the leader of the super racist cult have a super German name? Oh, new music. Ham-fisted. I get it. I ain't laughing, but I get it. Get him to face away from me. Okay. Hey, buddy. Take a look over here. Oh! She... Okay, I like your style. All right, I guess we're just executing every single one of these guys. Okay, apparently we did this wrong. Whew, okay, did it. Boy, let's hope we can't fail this spectacularly and lose our hardcore status down in this horrible pit. Oh, that wasn't as bad as it looked. Alright, dear Lord Jesus, please forgive me for talking to this giant snake. 20 tears should be sufficient. Collect 20 blue tears, but remember the green tears will decrease the amount of blue. Interesting. Oh, we got it down a time limit. Uh-oh, we can't run. Ah. Oh, we're going. What is this? Apparently Zanik is Jesus, because she just came back to life. The mighty river Lum. How have I never known that that's the name of the river? And it's called Lum Bridge because it has a bridge. It's a bridge over the river Lum. How did I not get this? Well, I mean, by that logic, London should be called Thames Bridge, but it's not. Some of you might be saying, hey, Iron Lateran, I thought you couldn't use magical items, and you just use the Tears of Guthix. Well, yes, except I can use items that are holy or connected to a god in some way, because that's part of this character. He does have access to religious stuff, just not, magical items devoid of that spirituality. So he can use the holy symbol, right? And he's definitely capable of using these Tears of Guthix, which are a symbol that totally jives with Christianity, okay? When the Israelites were, lost in the desert, Moses used a staff to hit a rock, and then water sprang forth from the rock, and they were able to survive in the desert off of that, that life-giving water. So I'm definitely giving that a pass as far as a magical item is concerned. Okay, here we go. Okay, our combat skills are being put to the test for the first time. Now, he's got prey melee on, but I think with the two of us, we'd be able to take him out. Let's not get hit by Sigmund if at all possible. Okay, so no matter what I do, Sigmund's going to be able to hit me. Well, I'm going to ignore him for now. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, he runs away. Alright, let's just blow this thing up. You hurt my friends! Oh, there's your problem. Alright, well, let's get out of here.
That was easy.
Oh, this feels very victorious. The city is safe. They were plotting, but we got them. I apologize. This has been a very light episode as far as medieval history goes. I think I'm just so focused on getting this done. This has been such a long-term goal. I'm not normally in it for the Iron Man stuff. I'm in it for the history stuff, but this is exciting. Yes, there it is. We got some ranged XP out of it. That's all right. Thieving XP, I'll always take that. But really, it's entry to Dorgeshun is what we want. I know it's probably really rude to my new Goblin friends, but I am definitely going to rep this bright pink cloak for now because Iron Lateran would definitely agree with this whole against monsters thing. I think he might have to do a crusade over into the Mauritania area for a little bit and maybe, do some good old-fashioned vampire slaying. What do you think? Not that I want this to, basically just be Gaston cosplay, but I don't see why not. All right, this is exciting. This is what we've been waiting for all this time. We are finally allowed into the Goblin Undercity, right? This Dorgeshun. These are kind of reminiscent of the ancient catacombs that you'd see in Paris and London. Sort of a city under the city. This is so silly, but I'm so excited. Buy one, buy one, buy one. Okay, that's fantastic. I didn't bring my other range stuff, so I'm gonna wait until I have that other range stuff to do the actual stat comparison. Okay, here we are, all zeros. We're gonna pop on our original stuff: leather boots, leather gloves, body chaps, and our coif. Those are all of the basic items. So we have a range of plus 45. Oh, weird, a crush of plus 50. Interesting. I didn't realize that this armor was that strong against crush. But here's our attack bonus, plus 16. And now let's replace that with our newfound goodies. Still plus 16, but our range is... Wait, did I do something wrong here? Oh, interesting. The frog chaps are worse than the studded chaps. So when we toss our holy symbol on and our crossbow, our range is up to plus 62, and we have a nice strong set of defense bonuses. This is as good as it's gonna get for us for a long time. Maybe we can pop a helmet or some gloves in here at some point, but it's gonna take a while. So what do you think? This is it. This is you guys now. This was our first major goal. Personally, I think we should continue with this humans against monsters idea. Wear this H.A.M cloak, you know, kind of rep it, and start it on some Slayer, and you know, just get this up maybe a couple levels. I know it's going to be enormously challenging, but I kind of just want to see, right? This is not a typical Iron Man account where, you know, we plan it out from the very beginning towards a very specific goal. We're looking to explore areas of RuneScape that, you know, are comparable to a medieval time period, that's comparable to medieval culture. And going on a quest to, you know, kill a monster is one of the most stereotypical Arthurian legends that you can have. So I think we should try it. You know, while we do this, we can level our ranged, because right now it's a lot lower than our strength. You know, really pump this ranged up to a significant level, and then go in for some other quests. I do want to get definitely the Demon Slayer quest, and I want to be able to get Dragon Slayer done. That might take a little bit more because we're going to need to go to Champions Guild, and we have to have a lot more quest points because we only have 17 right now. So we're going to have to work our way up on this quest list for quite a while. What do you think? Quests, Slayer, or Herblore? I don't know. You tell me. I have some ideas. I have some plans. But in the meantime, I think I'm just going to have some fun with this character. So if you enjoyed what you saw today, or anything else on my channel, please like, subscribe, and share with your nerd friends, because this is something that I'm doing for fun, and your input could be the next episode. So, have a good one, everybody. Until next time, this is Lateran, signing off.
That was easy.